Hey yo, hey yo, welcome back to InYaChest.
Sorry.
Oh,
hey, let's do bam! I'll take that.
Big ups to K Hype. He submitted a video.
Yes, sir.
His testimony, his opinion on women with great curves that they like to call it trans fat. I love y'all. I love voluptuous, curvy women.
I love trans fat.
I like plush women.
Hey, no zero trans fat here, buddy. 135 and up.
Oh, sorry.
Not too much though.
Sorry, I'm Steve, Charisse, Stefan, Esteban in Spanish, Horace, Horatio, Andrew, Dapper Dan, Devo, and this is Carlos, Carlito, the right way.
The dream.
The dream.
The dream.
The dream.
Alright.
Went to that anyway.
Oh, anyways, let's get to the topic. Stop horsing around with you guys. I'll take advantage of you. If you're engaged and you're having doubts, should you continue with the marriage? There's people do get.
I hope the marriage is not next week. If you have a
Yeah,
doubt
it's a wrong time to be questioned.
Yeah, it's a bad time.
Wow. I think maybe you should hold off. The only reason I say you should hold off, maybe like hold off 24 hours. That's the most you can hold off. If your wedding's next week, you need to figure out what you want to do in 24 hours before you get to the altar.
You know what happens with a lot of people when they have their shaky feet? It's not about them deciding to say, okay, let me hold off for a second. It's the pressure of they don't told everybody the engagement and
to
the
fulfill it.
The pressure of like, fuck, how I'm gonna break this to everybody, like there's a problem here. You know what I'm saying? So they're really thinking more about that part than they're actually thinking about what they're gonna go through right now.
But I see what they're saying. If you have a fear there's a problem, no matter what, postpone the wedding, figure out what the problem, see if it could be worked. Because if you don't fix it now, later on it's going to come back and it's going to magnify, it's going to manifest, and it get worse.
Definitely.
So if there's something you have in doubt, maybe you or her, I say work it out now before you finally take that step.
That's a good point, good move. If you have the capital, China, I think you could get a express grown clone for like I think for like $42 million. You can get a clone.
What the hell are you talking about?
A clone.
Clone of what?
Of yourself.
Oh, fucking what?
And see if it's gonna work.
42 million.
What the hell you want to clone yourself for? Throw him in there? Yeah, take my spot.
And see if this shit gonna work.
Yeah, test that out.
Yeah, I
fuck around, he hitting them better than you.
No, he won't.
That clone, turn her ass up, be like, baby, I didn't know you would like this.
Yeah, 42 million, get a clone.
It's not me.
Express
Baby,
grown
you
clone.
working out? You know what?
So what happens if you get a clone and your clone is doing it better than you? Is that cheating?
Good question.
You know, if it's you, your DNA, is that cheating? Let's say you are.
Actually, this. How about if you want her back and you were the clone, and the clone said, "Nah, nigga, you ain't getting none of this." What you gonna do then?
You better make another clone of her.
You better clone her.
Clone her ass.
And I'm not switching.
Yeah. You gotta fuck around and switch up. That's some crazy shit. We get on the subject, man. I think the most thing that you have a problem with is that worrying about what other people are gonna think. Not really what it could, because they know that there's a problem between them right now. If she's talking about it, he sees it or she sees it. You know what I mean? Whoever had the problem, but they want to really about the outside people what they're going to think, because now they already probably told everybody else that we're engaged or whatever, and worry about what family going to think or that there is a problem. I think they worry about that more than what's actually how they.
I wonder if the doubts took place after accepting the engagement. Or because, prior to the engagement, maybe everything was gravy, and suddenly after the engagement, started panicking more, started paying more attention to detail to everything the person doing, and you just kind of realize it.
Good question, good question.
Maybe I'm jumping the gun too soon. Or what you say, Carlos?
No, you guys make good points.
That's true.
But besides that, at the end of the day, she's the one who has to live with it, regardless of what people think. So if something is not right, like I said, just hold it off, see if you can work it out.
How much time?
And because, like I said before, it's gonna get worse.
Oh, but, I know two things can happen here. She can jump into the relationship and have an express divorce, or she can hold back and maybe fix the injury of her relationship and actually extend a good setup they have. So two things: they can jump in, rush it because of the pressure of the family, like you said, the environment, the money invested into the wedding, and have an express divorce 8 months later. Or you can just pull back and still be able to salvage a relationship to fix this and have a life partner if you can get through it.
You know what happened too, man? A lot of people make a lot of mistakes with their heart than their mind. Because your heart can get your ass in trouble. Some deep shit. But then your mind overtakes your heart to correct the problem most of the time. And it's like, when you think with your heart, man, it's like you really don't make the best decisions sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Because your heart really is the more, you know, the emotional part, but your mind is the more like conscious part, like making a good decision or a bad decision. But your heart, most of the time, just leads you where you just kind of really not making
flight track.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Because I understand what you're saying. Sometimes your heart say yes and your mind say no, and you mess around and follow your heart. Yeah. And later on,
you follow your heart. That shit gonna lead you out.
You right in the butt.
That shit gonna lead you to a yellow brick road, a black pavement.
But you know what's another thing too? By you rushing this situation, now they're supposed to bring a kid into the world. So then now you're gonna have a kid
good luck with
with separated parents. You knew it wasn't gonna work from the beginning. So, you know, it's
just an embarrassment. Women don't want to, like, they done told their friends.
Exactly.
You know, weddings are very huge to women. They done told their friends, if they don't have to go tell their friends, like you said, there's a problem. It's an embarrassment. They almost considering going through the wedding to save an embarrassment. That's crazy.
That's true. And the thing about it, hopefully this is not their second marriage or third. Hopefully this is probably the first marriage where they can be like, you know, I got a little play where they can just like really just go ahead and make up for this now rather than make this mistake again twice or a third time. You know what I mean? They should learn from the first one, man, because like I said, your heart really make you make some bad decisions and not really think the whole picture through what's going to fully happen.
But you know, as women get older, or maybe guys too, they start to think about time is running out.
That's true.
Settling
That's
down.
true.
The year may have.
It's a lot of pressure, man.
Yeah, I feel you on that, man. All I'm saying is that prolong it so you can save your relationship and extend it instead of rushing it and then ending your marriage quickly, and that can be sour. But I don't want to push aside. You have anything else to say?
Nah, they were pretty much covered. I like your point what you did. You know, you talking about lasting forever, lasting, 4 or 5 years.
Oh, what just date each other forever.
Yeah.
Women not gonna fall for that shit, though.
Well, that clicking talk, like Steve said, is gonna kick into play, and you're gonna get cloned.
I mean, I still got the applications are still coming for InYaChest, the renewable relationship applications. I mean, we can work something out. But besides that, all jokes aside, we're men, obviously. So she wanted to know a men's opinion on it. Now we have 3 to give you some light on.
Take that.
Yeah, and just because we're giving you opinions doesn't mean we're correct, and we could be absolutely wrong. So it would be really nice if anyone would like to chime in and maybe give us some of your feedback, whether it's good, bad, or an addition. On InYaChest.com, you can just post it or email us. So however you want to communicate with us, no pressure. Just want to hear our extra voice because we're students of you. You are a student. We're trying to be your teacher, and you are our teacher. So we just want to learn amongst each other and just grow together. So we're signing out. Steve, Devo, Carlos.
I lead the way, baby.
And we'll see you next time. We'll explain the Devo to you in another episode, how he earned his new name, Devo. D-I-V-O.
Bueno noche.
We're out.